All right, we are thrilled to have an incredibly talented actor with us today, someone whose career has spanned 4 decades.
You know him from Sister Sister, Survivor's Remorse, most recently Fight Night, $1 Million Heist, and he is now starring in Tyler Perry's upcoming film Duplicity. Please welcome RonReaco Lee to the show. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Good resume there. I want to talk about go back to one of your beginning. We won't talk about the one film that you don't want to talk about. But you started as, you were in Glory.
I was.
Denzel Washington, right?
Yes.
And Morgan Freeman, two of the greats.
Yeah.
How did that kind of shape you on your path all these years later?
You know, it's funny, doing that movie, I didn't really realize who a lot of those folks were. My dad had to tell me, he's like, that's this person, that's this person. I knew Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller. I knew Carrie Elwes from Princess Bride. But a lot of it, I was just a kid doing my thing, But now I look back on it and the way they prepared. I, had great conversations with Andre Braugher, who passed away not too long ago, and watching those actors prepare, watching them do scenes. I was there when Denzel had the tear fall. I was right there witnessing all that. So even though at the time I was like 10, 11 years old, but looking back on it as an actor, it's I think about it often. It was great experience.
I think the big question a lot of folks that are watching right now want to ask you is, what is your beauty regimen? Because, I mean, come on.
Listen,
you do not age.
Listen, don't ask my makeup artist. I am notorious for going home. And usually makeup artists will always ask you, can we take your makeup off after work? And I'm like, no, I'm going to go straight home. And I will, if I'm really tired, I'll go straight to bed. I think a lot of it is genetics, so I will thank my mom and my dad. But I am getting better. I'm a big fan of Kiehl's products. And so
shout out to Kiehl's.
Shout out to Kiehl's.
Right.
Send me some free stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
But yes, thank you.
But in all seriousness, over the decades of your career, you've played some very iconic roles. And you always say, RonReaco stays working. I mean, talk about your staying power. I mean, geez, that's really impressive.
Listen, I don't take it for granted. I've been very blessed. I do think when you start off as a child actor, there's those moments where you have to kind of redefine yourself. And I've really been doing that my entire career. I was a kid actor, young adult actor. Now I'm kind of getting into my grown man phase, which is great. I'm enjoying it. But I'm just happy to do the work. I love it. I enjoy it. And I'm always honored when I find myself on somebody's call sheet with a call time.
Well, and Tyler Perry. This is the third film with Tyler Perry, right? Duplicity.
Yes.
And so for Tyler Perry, once you get into his universe, it's kind of like he is the man to work for, right?
He is. He's kept me busy, and I'm very appreciative for it. I think a lot of it, too, he has a unique way of working. I think when he finds actors that can kind of get in there and kind of grind the way he does, I think it works. It certainly works for me. I told him the first film we did, like, I get this, like, I understand your process. It's changed a bit from the first film that we did. We did Madea Goes to Jail, I think, in 2008, came out in 2009. Then we connected again to do Mea Culpa, and now Duplicity, which will be out this Thursday. So I just, I get in there. However he wants to use me, I'm all for it. It's been a great experience.
We have a clip from Duplicity. Let's take a look at it.
I'm excited.
I know Marley is gonna go for the city, man. I don't want another stain on the department, especially after how they treated you.
Look, this isn't about me, all right? A stain? Really? This is my friend's life you're talking about here. Watch your mouth and
okay, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry, okay? But I'm hearing some stuff about this Caleb kid that shot him, okay? Like some really bad.
Like what? What'd he do?
No, I'm just hearing some rumors. But you a PI now. You find it.
Oh, okay. That's pretty intense. So tell us about the scene. Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about what the movie is and your character.
I want to see the rest of it.
I know, so do we.
Tonight, I get to see it at the premiere. So the movie Duplicity, there's an unfortunate shooting that happens. A cop shoots a guy, and the movie's ultimately about our lead character, Kat Graham. She plays an attorney, and it's her search for justice. And so she's got to dig deep. People aren't talking. She's got to figure out, who's good and who's bad. And Tyler has done a great job. Tyler Perry, Mr. Perry's done a great job of creating this suspenseful world and really letting the tension build.
Yeah. Your character, though?
My character's a cop. He's a police officer, and so we spend the movie kind of trying to figure out, is he good? Is he bad? Is he bad? Is he good?
Okay.
I like that.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. I can't do that.
Legal dramas, mysteries, all this, they're having a moment.
They are.
They're really having a moment. So I guess for you, like, is that the genre you wanted to head towards?
I like working.
Yeah.
That's what. So I head towards the work, but I enjoy it. I enjoy kind of this drama, you know, I've been fortunate to work in comedy. I've done sitcom. I've done single camera comedy. And so I actually enjoy the dramatic turn. I'm thankful to Mr. Perry for kind of seeing that in me. We just worked together on something. I can't talk about it.
Okay.
But we just wrapped last week, and oh man, I got to explore some emotions in that one. So I'm excited for people to see it.
Wow, you're gonna have to come back and
I
talk
would
about
love
that
to come
too.
back and talk about it when the time is right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great to have you
It's
on.
a pleasure.
And congrats on your career.
Thank you very much.
So great.
Catch him in Tyler Perry's Duplicity, coming to Prime Video this Thursday, everybody, on March 20th. You're going to the big premiere tonight, so enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.